Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. So what we're doing today is a 40-minute full body boot camp. So we are gonna work that entire body. We're also gonna get our heart rate up there on a couple of the activities. I have a range of weights because we're gonna do a range of activities. We're gonna do some shoulder work. We're gonna do some leg work. So I have my 10, my 15, my 20, and my 25-pound dumbbells. So just grab something a little bit lighter for your arms, grab a little bit heavier for your legs. Don't forget a sweat towel and your great attitude, and let's get this thing going. Okay, so hopefully you had a chance to grab your sweat towel, your weights, and your drink, and of course your great attitude. So let's get warmed up. Let's start with some step jacks, just right over to each side, and a nice good bounce, and step in. Come on, get it a few more. Okay, can you add a hop now into that, into a little bit of a jack? If you still want to step with a step jack, that's okay. Otherwise, let's get a little bit of a hop. Let's get that heart rate up just a little bit. We've got 2 more. The last one. And now we're gonna go into butt kicks where we're just gonna pull that butt. We're gonna open up that chest and squeeze it. We got a little bit of a bounce. Getting that heart rate up, getting that blood flow going. We've got 2 more. The last one. And we're gonna do some crossing right here. That chest opened up, that shoulder complex working, trunk twisting. We've got 2 more. The last one. And then right here, let's just windmill it out. Twisting the trunk. Oh, yeah. Nice, good twist. 2 more. The last one. And then right here, windmill it down. So kind of hinging at that hip, keeping those knees a little bit straighter. 2 more. Last one on each side. Oh yeah. Okay, then let's come on down. Let's do a squat and a step lunge. A squat and a step lunge. Getting those legs burning and moving. Getting that range a little bit deeper as we go. 2 more. Last one like this. And this time we're gonna squat and we're gonna lunge forward. And we're gonna hold that right there and then straighten that front knee, getting that, gliding that hamstring a little bit and that hip flexor. 2 more. Last one, and then right here, we're gonna trunk twist and then drive that elbow in. Rotate over that knee, drive that elbow in. 2 more like that. 1 more like that. We're gonna rotate to the side. We're gonna go right here into a nice, good inner thigh. Now if you need to be up a little higher, can't quite get that deep, that's okay. And get those inner thighs moving and that hip. And then we're gonna come right back here. We're gonna squat, lunge, and then this side, we're gonna straighten that knee and back down. Wanted to make sure we're even Steven, right? 2 more. Last one, and this time we're gonna rotate over and drive that elbow in. Rotate over, drive that elbow in. 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna go right here into quadruped. We're gonna keep our knees bent, our feet flexed, and we're gonna lift right up and activate that glute, lifting right through that heel. 2 more. Last one, and we're gonna go right out to the side. Last one, and we're going the other side. Lifting up towards the glute, lifting and squeezing that glute. And now we're gonna lift out to the side, all activating that glute, moving that hip. And then we're gonna keep those arms straight, those elbows straight. We're gonna sink in with those shoulder blades and push on out. 2 more. Last one, right here into downward dog and plank. 2 more. We'll walk that on up. We're gonna come right here. We're gonna hinge at the hip and we're gonna come back. And then I'm gonna show you what we're doing first. We got 2 more of these. Last one. Oh yeah. Okay, so the first activity we're gonna do is we're gonna do a snatch and press. So we're gonna take 1 weight. We're gonna put it right in between. We're gonna have a nice good hip. So we're gonna hinge down like we're gonna squat. We're gonna have that weight right in the middle. We're gonna drive it all the way up that armpit and then we're gonna flip it to the other side. Then we're gonna take it down and we're gonna do a shoulder press. But I'm gonna bend my knees when I do that shoulder press and press up using my lower legs. So I'm gonna snatch it up. I'm gonna bend down and press it up. So I'm gonna do 1 arm the first time, second arm on the second, and then we'll alternate on the 3rd round. So grab a weight you think you can do this with. We're gonna get in position. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're coming down, you're snatching up, you're coming down and pressing, and then right up overhead. So you're coming down and snatching, down, and press. Getting that whole body in there. Like I said, we'll do the other arm next time. We're gonna do some bicycles of ab work after this. We'll go down on the ground after this without a weight. So you're coming down and pressing. Throwing that arm, coming down, driving up, and driving that weight up. There you go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Drop that weight. We're going down to the ground. We're gonna be on our back, and we're gonna do some bicycles. So you can have your arms overhead or behind, and we're gonna drive those elbows to each knee. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Driving those elbows each side. And what you're doing is you're pushing down with those heels as you rotate. Now, it gets a little easier if you have your feet up. It gets harder as your feet come lower. So go where your body says, I'm being pushed, but I'm able to keep that good form. You want to make sure that back's not arching. You want to make sure you're not pulling on that neck. Like I said, you can always put those arms right on front of that chest. We got 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, now we gotta come up. We gotta do the other side of that snatch and that press. Woo, getting that heart rate up there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're squatting down. You're throwing that right up overhead, coming down and pressing up. Using that whole body. We're using those legs. We're using that core. And then of course we're using that arm and shoulder. But I'm using that whole momentum on my body. I'm driving those hips up as I get that weight up overhead. So I'm able to do a little bit more weight. Now, if you're not used to this, you're gonna do a lighter weight. As you get the form, then you can up that weight. 10 more seconds. Drive it down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we'll alternate on the last one for that one. Back down for those bicycles. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rotate to each side. Keep it up. Rotating each side. Driving those heels down and trying to get those elbows to touch those knees. Okay, where we're using those obliques. When we're rotating, we're using those lower abdominals with the legs. And then we're using that middle strong rectus abdominals as we keep those shoulder blades up off the ground. You got 10 more seconds. Oh, baby. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're back to the last one of these. We're gonna do alternating sides. Got my microphone on my fix. There we go. And here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. So you're grabbing that, coming down and up, switching sides. Come on, 40 seconds of work, alternating sides. You got it. Flipping it, sitting back and up, halfway there. Really using that whole body, combining this movement. We got 10 more seconds. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Oh yeah, let's finish out these with the bicycles. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rotating and driving each side. Really pushing down with those heels. It's activating those lower body, those lower abdominals just a little bit more. Driving and twisting. Halfway there. Oh, water break after this, right? Keep going, keep going. 10 more seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Okay, so the next activity, we are going to do a lateral lunge. We're gonna take a weight. We're gonna come right here, lateral lunge. We're gonna come up and we're gonna drive that elbow to that opposite knee. We're gonna sit down and then drive and twist. Now, when you do that lateral lunge, you're gonna make sure you're sitting up over that heel, driving that butt back, and then pushing through that heel. You may need to come back up, reset to drive, or maybe you can try the whole thing with your balance. We'll do drop squats after that, but let's start with this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down, pushing off, and then a nice good little twist. Down, push off, and a twist. We'll do the other side next round. Nice work. Come on. Sitting down, pushing off, and a twist. Really pushing off that heel, sitting on that heel, driving those hips back, pushing off, and then a nice good trunk twist. 10 more seconds. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna do drop squats. Down and up, right here. Now, if you're like, I don't wanna jump, you're gonna sit down and drive forward, right like that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're down and hopping, or you're just coming down quickly and back up. Okay, that's gonna get your heart rate up. And making sure you're sitting back and doing a squat. I don't want a hip hinge. I want to squat with this. Just getting your heart rate up there and still working those legs. 15 more seconds. Keep going, keep moving. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we got the lateral lunge on the other side. Here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Sitting down, driving, and crunching. Pushing off, and then crunching. Oh yeah. Sitting down, and drive and twist. Working on that balance. Working on those abdominals and those legs. Come on, down and up. 10 more seconds. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Okay, we've got those drop squats next, or squatting and touching the ground and back up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, down and up. Making sure you're not hinging, but you're squatting. So we get tired, we'll want to hinge. So we gotta keep ourselves focused on the activity we're wanting. We want that desired squat and back up. Keep it going. We've got 15 more seconds. Woo. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Okay, last one of these. We're gonna alternate sides. We're gonna go to one side, drive, step to the other side, and drive. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step down, drive, and crunch. Other side, down, and crunch. Sitting down and crunching. Ooh, baby. Working hard. Coming down. 15 more seconds. Hang in there. We'll finish with drop squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Getting that heart rate up there, right? Okay, here we go, drop squats. 3, 2, 1. I'm getting my heart rate up there with you. Good way to start the week. Drive, drive, drive. Let's go. Sitting down, driving up. Either you're squatting or you're hopping, but you're still squatting in that nice, good positioning. No hip hinge. You got 15 more seconds. Keeping you guys focused on the right things. Oh yeah. Water break after this. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah. Okay, the next activity, we're gonna go from the ground, right here. We're gonna go, if we can, we're gonna do it from the floor. We're gonna drive those hips up like a deadlift, all the way up to a high row, and back down. So you're gonna hinge at the hip and drive it all the way up. Now, if you can't go all the way down, make sure you're really bending those knees, keeping that weight right close to you as you drive up, or even put it on the couch and go from the couch level. But let's try this. Here we go. Whoop. 3, 2, 1. So we're coming down from the floor, driving up into that high row and back down. So when I come down, I'm driving those hips up, and as I drive those hips up, I am driving those arms right up to that armpit. I'm using that momentum. Even coming right up onto my toes as I drive that weight up. Push it up. Push it up, come on. Keep it right close to that body. Okay, we're gonna go down and do some butterfly sit-ups. We'll be in that butterfly position to do a sit-up with or without a weight. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna go down. We're gonna be in that butterfly position. Our feet are together. We're gonna go down on the ground. We're gonna sit on up, right there and back down. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So your hands are coming up and touching those feet, and your shoulder blades are coming all the way down. You can do this with or without a weight. With the weight, I have my head right over my head, and then I'm grabbing that weight and touching my toes. I'm getting that full range. I like the butterfly because it takes a little bit more out of those hip flexors, working those abdominals a little bit more. And when you lift up, I really want you to pull through that belly button, like you've got a string right there in your belly button, pulling you up, using those abs. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're transitioning back up. Got deadlift from the floor to the high row. Drive those hips all the way up, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, hinge down and drive. Like I said, you can put it on a chair, on the couch if you need to lift that up. If you don't have that range yet, that's okay. But what I want that action is to drive those hips forward, drive that weight right up, zip it all the way up to that armpit and back down. Okay, it's all that weight is staying right close to your body. It's like skimming your weight, skimming your body with those weights. 10 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah. Back to those butterfly sit-ups. Like I said, you can do this with or without a weight. That's up to you. But we're gonna rock this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're sitting up and we're touching those toes and back down. Really pulling through those abs like you got a nice good belly button string that's pulling you up. You're driving through that motion. I don't want you driving through your shoulders. I want you driving through those abs. Let that pull you and drive you forward. Halfway there. Your shoulder blades come down, and then your hands touch your feet. That's the motion. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we've got one more of these. Hinging at the hip with the deadlift all the way up to that high row. You've got this, come on. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, down, and driving up and back down. Really drive those hips forward as you drive that weight up. That momentum. Sometimes we're stopping the momentum, and sometimes That's the force we're looking for. Here we're looking for the force of momentum to drive that motion. You got 15 more seconds. Drive those hips and all the way up. Oh yeah. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a rest. Okay. Down for the last butterfly sit-ups. Woo. Oh yeah. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, up and down. Making sure you're pulling through that belly button. That string is pulling you up and driving it through it. We're gonna do some squat pulses with some shoulder pulses. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little less weight so I can hang in there with my shoulders. And then we're gonna do some inchworms. We're gonna walk it out to a plank position. We're gonna try to tap our toes or our knees for our second activity. Kind of giving you a picture of what we're doing. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, that first activity, you can take that weight, maybe on either side. We're gonna do 2 pulses down, and we're gonna do 2 pulses up. So we're gonna push up, we're gonna go halfway down, push on up, come down, 2 pulses, up and up. Okay, so that's your weight, that's your activity. The other activity we'll do is we'll walk it out into plank. We'll either toe tap or knee tap or hip tap, and then we'll walk it back out. But yeah, work those shoulders. Okay, let's get in position for those squat pulses and shoulder presses. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So sit down in a nice good squat. 2 pulses, pushing up and up. Woo! Down, 2 pulses. Drive it up, down and up. 2 pulses, drive it up and back up. Oh yeah. Down and up. 2 pulses. Burning those shoulders out, burning those legs out. Come on, 10 more seconds. Drive through those heels to get yourself up. Drive through those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going to those walkouts. Now, if you can't reach all the way to your toe, touch your knee, touch your hip, reach a little bit. You got this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So walk it out into plank. Then you're gonna tap your toe or tap your knee and then walk it back. Walk it back out, and that's the action, okay? So I'm doing a little bit of a pike position as I drive my hips up to touch those toes. It's working those shoulders and working those abs. Oh yeah, we got 15 more seconds of this. Lots of control here. Come on. Burn those shoulders out on this round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, back up for those squat pulses with the shoulder pulses. You might have to start dropping the weight as you get tired. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive those hips back. Sit down. 2 good pulses. Up and up. Making sure you're keeping those weight right over those heels. Your chest is upright. You're driving up and back down. 2 pulses, up and back up. Oh yeah. Come on, 15 more seconds. Whole body action here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my. Okay, inchworm to toe tap. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Inch it out. Toe tap, or hip, or knee, wherever you have to do to reach, but control it. Keep it up. Really walk out in that nice good plank. Walk it back. This is so great for our shoulder complex. It's getting all that nutrition to that joint, having that weight input. It's making us work those scapular stabilizing muscles, which are important for our posture. So you're gonna stand nice and strong by these kind of activities. Come on, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, good news, one more of each of those. Woo. Yes. Okay, let's get in position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down, 2 pulses, up and drive. Woo, yeah. Come on, you're doing great. Sitting down, driving, and up and drive. Sit down, 2 pulses, up and drive. 15 more seconds. Oh, baby, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, goodness. Last one of these inchworms. Yep, I'm sweating with you. Edge of the mat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're walking it out into the plank. Then we're tapping. Back to the plank and walk it back in. Okay, getting that nice good plank position. Then do your tap. It's a control game here. Water break after this, right? That's always a nice thing. Keep it up, come on, you got this. Got 10 more seconds. And we got 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh goodness. Okay, the next activity, I'm gonna drop my weight. I'm going down to just a 10-pounder. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to do a single arm squat. So we're gonna squat down. We're gonna lift our arm out to the side when we come up. And the opposite leg. So we're gonna do abduction on our leg and our arm. So we're gonna have one weight. You can have both weights if you want. Down, we're gonna do one side and a lift. Come down, one side and a lift, okay? So that's the activity. I'm gonna hold weights on both sides, but I'm only gonna be lifting on one side. Roll those shoulders back, here we go. 3, 2, 1, sit down and squat. Shoulder lift and the leg lift. Now that leg lift, you're keeping that knee straight and that foot flexed and you're just lifting through that hip. I don't want a lot of trunk movement. You're just lifting through that leg. And that shoulder, you're keeping it nice and down. Don't let that hike. Squatting down and a lift. Oh yeah, burning it out. 15 more seconds. We'll do the other side next round. Lift and lift. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah. Okay, we're doing cross jack. So right here or right here. Either way, you're moving, you're crossing that body. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cross that body. Come on. I got myself mixed up on my cross there. Come on, cross it all the way over, both your legs and your arms. Make that right and left brain talk to each other. Keep it up. And then we'll go back to that squat with a shoulder lift and a leg lift on the other side. Come on, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, okay. Back to that squat, making sure you're lifting through that hip, not to a side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squat down and lift. Oops. I was lifting with the wrong side. It's always helpful if you remember which side you did first. Squatting down and lifting. Nice, good squat right over those heels. Drive it up, get position and lift. We'll alternate sides on the last round. So you don't have to remember now which side. Keep it up, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, cross jacks it is. Oh, let's get that moving and shaking. Cross that body. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, cross it over. All the way across, all the way. Your legs, your arms. Okay, the advantage is getting both of them to cross. Makes that brain talk more to each other. Okay, keeps it active and moving. Let's go. 15 more seconds. I'm here to make your body strong in mind and in physical body. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, yeah. Okay, we've got one more of each of those. This time we're alternating sides. Squatting down. Here we go. Rolling the shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down and lifting. Oh gosh, I did that wrong. I did both same side. Okay, I'll get it right. Opposite side. You can do the same side. It just gets a lot trickier. I'm trying to keep you a better balance here. Lifting opposite sides. I'll be there. Sitting down. Nice good form on that squat. And then the nice good lift with that leg and that shoulder. 10 more seconds. Come on, you got this. You're rocking it, you really are. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Drop those weights. We've got those cross jacks left. Woo! Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, cross it over. Keep it up, come on. You got this. Cross it and cross it. All the way. 20 more seconds. Come on, you're halfway there. Water break after this. Keep it up, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last superset. What we're gonna do is we're going to do a deadlift. We're gonna come from the floor. We're gonna deadlift it up, come back, and then we're gonna hop into a burpee or step, and then drive that up, okay? So that's our first activity. Our other activity is we're gonna be on the ground, and we're gonna do dead bug. So you can start here, and you're gonna drive opposite arm, opposite leg, or you can make it harder and have your legs straight. The goal is to keep your back flat against the mat and control that direction. So let's start with that deadlift with the burpee, because that just sounds like fun. Weight on the ground, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, bring it back down, hop out or step out for that plank, and drive it forward. Now, if you can't go all the way down, put that weight on the couch, put it on a step. That's okay. You got this. That weight's nice and close to your body, driving through those hips and sipping up. 15 more seconds. Hang in there. You're stepping or you're stepping back in that plank, but you're moving and you're shaking. You've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, down for these dead bugs. Again, this is a control game. Keep that back nice and flat, no arching. Legs bent or straight, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, lifting. Opposite arm, opposite leg. It's easier with your leg bent. Okay, I need you to focus on that low back, making sure there's no arching. It's keeping that back steady. You may need to even shorten the range out a little bit. Maybe you can keep your arms straight, but you have to bend your knees. That's okay. You go where you need to go. This is one of my favorite back exercises I get my low back patients on. Okay, it's such a strong stabilizer of really getting that feedback against that mat and understanding that control. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're back up there with those deadlifts to that burpee. I'm getting that heart rate up there a little bit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, drive that up. Bring it back down and back. Okay, I don't have my knees straight. I have my knees bent. I'm bringing that weight right up my leg like I'm shaving my leg. okay? And I'm driving through those hips, keeping my back nice and neutral, okay? And I'm driving through those legs and hinging up. 15 more seconds. Lower that weight. You shouldn't have any back discomfort. If you do, your weight is too heavy for where you're at right now with that strength. Don't worry. That's just giving you an idea of where you're at. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Never be discouraged if you have to lower the weight or change. That's just you listening to your body, and I'm proud of you for doing that. Okay, dead bugs it is. 3, 2, 1. We're going down and back up. Now, as you fatigue, you may have to change this up. Just like as we drop the weight, you may have to drop and change how you're doing this. Maybe you went from straight, now you have to do bent knees. Maybe you have to shorten the range out. If you find yourself arching your back as you get too low, then you shorten that range. Right where you start to arch is where you pull back up. That's your body saying, yep, my abs are done. They cannot control it longer there. Don't be discouraged. Like I said, you're just learning to listen to your body, and that's what I want. You're pushing it to the limit, but keeping it safe. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we've got one more of each of these. After our last dead bugs, we're gonna come up and do a minute of nice, good curtsey lunges, okay? So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive that hip up, all the way down, and then into that plank cap. Drive it up, bring it down. Nice and controlled. Getting a little bit of heart rate up there with that plank move mixed in there. Even if you're stepping or hopping, you're getting that heart rate up there. Changing it up. We got 10 more seconds. Come on, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going to the dead bugs. And remember, we're gonna hop back up and we're gonna do curtsey lunge hops or step, but we're gonna get that heart rate up there to blast out that last minute. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, dead bug it is. Drive in each direction. Like I said, pay attention to your low back. This is when we're getting tired and fatigued, and we need to make sure we're not injuring ourselves because we're paying attention to where our body is at right now. And keep breathing. Oh, control that, baby. You've got 15 more seconds. And then we're coming up to those curtsey lunge hops or steps if you don't want to hop, but you're going to move quickly for 1 minute as we burn that out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, here we go. 1 minute. Here we go. Right here. Curtsey lunge hops or steps, but you're doing it quickly. You're driving those arms to get that heart rate up there. We're just gonna blast this out. Finish up. Come on, you got it. You're driving, you're shaking, you're moving, and you're loving it. I know it, I know it. You're halfway there, you're doing great. Hang in there, cool down in just a little bit. Come on. Keep it up, keep it up. Drive it, drive it. We've got 15 more seconds. 10 seconds to go, let's go, let's go. So we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rush. Oh yeah. Okay, grab the wall if you need to. You're gonna grab that foot, stretch out that quad. Oh, baby. Yes. And then we're gonna have that hinge. We're gonna keep that knee straight. We're gonna hinge right down. Grab those hamstrings. Oh, yeah. And then come on up. You're gonna sit over and you're gonna open up that hip. Again, grab the wall, the couch. Make sure you have a nice, good balance. Okay, you're sitting right down, right there and opening up that hip. Okay, other side. Grab that foot. Let's get that quad. Oh, that's good. And then you're keeping that foot, that knee straight, hinging at the hip, not at the back. Hinging at the hip, getting that hamstring in there. And breathing and getting that breath control. Okay, and let's cross that leg over, open up that hip. Again, use your balance stabilizers. Nice and controlled. And then come on up. We're gonna do a nice good runner's lunge. Keep that heel down. We're gonna lift up and open up that chest, getting that nice good hip flexor. Lifting that up. And then we're gonna stretch on over and get a little bit of those obliques. Woo, that feels good. Oh yeah, and then come on down. Open up that chest right there. And then we've got the other side. Runner stretch, knee is straight, keeping that heel down. Listen on up towards the ceiling, get that hip flexor. And then you're gonna reach to the side and get a little bit of those obliques. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna push those shoulder blades up and get that back. Push that back, push those shoulder blades out. And then lift on up. And then give yourself a high five for rocking that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel below. I'd love a thumbs up and a shout out that you rock this. Also, if you want to be a part of my Facebook group, that link is also below. I do a lot of coaching and I would love to have you. And have a great day.